What's up, guys? Welcome back to Disciplined Pat's Disciplined Weightlifting. Currently sitting here getting eaten by mosquitoes in this hot-ass day. So, that being said, we're going to be talking about training in the heat and what that does to you. So, first off, it is now summertime. Temperatures are going to be hotter all the time. So what does that mean? Does that mean I should be drinking lots of water throughout the day? Well, yes and no, okay? If you drink too much water, you're actually dehydrating yourself. So how's that happening, Pat? How am I dehydrating myself? Well, there's a balance between salt and water in your body, okay? Your body is a large amount of water, and it has a gradient of salt. If you drink too much water, your body will then flush salt out through that water. Basically, your salt will leave your body, enter the water that you're then going to be urinating out, and you're actually going to be dehydrating yourself even more. So what you need to be doing during this time of year is creating a nice balance between salt and water. So I'm not saying that you should be like pouring salt in your water and drinking that, but stuff like electrolyte tablets and stuff like that once or twice a day could not hurt. Also, adding salt to your food. I know there's a big kind of consensus like, oh, I'm going to increase my blood pressure, all this stuff. It's not that bad. You want to increase sodium intake, especially during hot days and hot training sessions, to make sure that you are not basically sweating your life away and going to be feeling fatigued and tired all day. You got to get enough salt so that you can drink enough water to be hydrated. Okay, like I said before, there's a gradient. If you're drinking more water than you have salt in your body, you're losing salt. You're becoming more dehydrated. Okay, so you got to make sure of that. I mean, being hydrated is super important, especially when we're training this time of year. You can lose a lot of weight from sweat this time of year, especially if you're doing a workout like CrossFit or a long, grueling weightlifting workout. This is something we have to think about as weightlifters. Our strength might be affected by the heat. Our mindset might be affected by the heat. We might not want to train. It's too hot. I don't want to lift heavy. The bar is slippery. Chalk's not staying on my hands. These are all thoughts that go through your head when it's super hot out. And the more ways you can mitigate that, the better. So staying hydrated is definitely one of them. Training in the morning is another one. So it's generally cooler in the morning, especially in the summer. I know you guys are pretty set in your schedules. Like some people want to train at night, some people want to train in the morning. But training earlier in the day is definitely more beneficial because it's less hot earlier in the day. The further along the day goes on, the more heat there is. So that's one way we can mitigate it. Another way we can mitigate it is by wearing less clothing. So this is not what it sounds like. Wearing stuff that's more summer appropriate is what I mean. So like wearing like light, easy to breathe fabrics, stuff like that. It's going to help you kind of off gas heat a little bit faster instead of being like in cotton shirts and sweatpants. It's time to bust out the shorts and tank tops. As you can see, I'm rocking the tank right now. But these are just some simple things you can do to kind of make your workout easier or not easier, more tempting, I should say. So you're not sitting there like, I don't want to work out, it's too fucking hot, just let me die over here. Don't think that way. You're going to make it through the summer, I promise. So these are just a couple of quick tips to help you deal with the heat. Stay hydrated, train earlier in the day if you can, if it's possible, and wear appropriate summer clothing. Okay, I don't want to see cotton shirts. I want to see tank tops. I want to see shorts. I want to see breathable material. I don't want to see everything polyester and all that shit. You will suffer, I promise. I hope these tips have been helpful, and I will see you guys next week. I'm out of here. Adios.